For a long time, AMD has been the underdog of the CPU market. Intel has held the reigning grip with iron will. Or is it overpricing us all the time? AMD didn't really upgrade their mainstream lineup of FX series since 2012. Ryzen has been launched this year earlier, and it's been disrupting the CPU market. And if you're looking to build a new computer, is Ryzen the choice you should make? Let's find out. Now there are three major reasons that I will tell you about Ryzen and why it's better than Intel's Core i series CPUs. Now the first reason is it has more cores and more threads for the same price. Now the Intel 7600K, an overclockable, very high-end CPU, well, not extremely high-end, but it's pretty darn high-end, and it's the highest end in the i5 lineup at the current moment of recording, is about the same price as a Ryzen 5 1600. And to compare them, while Intel's Ryzen 7600K has a 3.8 GHz base clock speed, which is significantly higher than the 1600s, it has only 4 cores and 4 threads, which is normally considered pretty good until AMD shook up the market really bad. The Ryzen 5 1600 has 6 cores and 12 threads. That kind of performance that kind of core count and thread count can only be seen on Intel's lineup in their higher end i7 lineup. Now that's really awesome for video editors and all these heavy multitaskers. Yes, you're not getting as good daily performance, but you're getting much better heavy workload tasks. So this is like a Xeon versus a Core i series almost. Except I would consider Ryzen in between the Core i and the Xeon side, because Xeon is just Xeon. It has like 20 freaking cores. Anyways, number 2, the second reason to go for AMD's Ryzen lineup over Intel. The second reason is the Wraith coolers. Now the old FX lineup had Wraith coolers, but this Wraith cooler in the new Ryzen lineup is extremely good. I would consider the Wraith cooler from the 1500X or above to be as good as a separate cooler that you will buy. So like an air cooler, not a liquid cooler, but an air cooler that you will buy on the market. So that's really awesome. You're getting a lot of value for your money with the AMD side. The third and probably most important reason is excellent value. Now, value is really important, and Intel's not offering a great value right now. The only plus side for the value that I can see from Intel is their iGPU, but that doesn't help any creative professional or gamer, so there's not much going for them. But on AMD's side, you get a excellent Wraith cooler that's just as good as many other air coolers on the market. You get way more cores and way more threads, but obviously a little less clock speed. Now, keep in mind, it's much easier to raise the clock speed because it's more cheap than raising the core count and the thread count. Core count requires more physical etching into the wafer. So keep that in mind. AMD is giving you more stuff for the same amount of money. Again, I'll reference the 7600K versus the Ryzen 5 1600. You're getting 2 more cores and a whopping 8 more threads which is just epic. That was not a pun, just to be serious. AMD EPYC epic. So that concludes this video on why Ryzen is better than Intel. To be serious, I would go for Ryzen since I'm a content creator and I don't really need, the highest clock speed possible. I just need something that works well for video editing, and the Ryzen's lineup is really good at that. And after AMD releases their Ryzen 3 lineup, which is quad-core CPUs with 4 threads, at a whopping price of $100 or so, the base model, it's gonna disrupt both the Core i5 and the Core i3 lineup. And the scheme I see for AMD right now is Ryzen 7 disrupt their high-end extreme gaming lineup, so Intel's like Extreme Editions and the i7 lineup. Ryzen 5 disrupt Intel's Core i5 and their Core i7 lineup. Ryzen 3, as far as we know, if the rumors are completely true, disrupt the Core i3, disrupt the Pentium, disrupt kind of the Celeron, although I'm not sure if anyone actually buys those. Pentium, Celeron, i3, and i5. I think the Ryzen 3 is going to be the best value of them all. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, click the like button. If you love this video, click the subscribe button. And if you have any questions, go to the comment section. And, as always, stay tech-tastic.